Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Well, we have the text messages, those between Tyler Robinson and Lance Twiggs, and they are not touching, they're absolutely chilling. But a recent report by an ABC News reporter, well, it is quite twisted, and you're going to have to see this to believe it because it is sparking a firestorm online. Before we get into the story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, ABC's Matt Gutman had a report on the text messages that came out between Tyler Robinson, who is allegedly Charlie Kirk's assassin, and his lover, Lance Twiggs. And something about these text messages provoked a thought in Matt Gutman that, well, this is not horrifying. It is actually touching. Watch.
We have seen an alleged murder with such specific text messages about the alleged murder weapon, where it was hidden, how it was placed, what was on it, but also it was very touching in a way that I think many of us didn't expect. A very intimate portrait into this relationship between the suspect's roommate and the suspect himself, with him repeatedly calling his roommate who is transitioning calling him my love, and I want to protect you, my love. So it was this duality of someone who the attorney said not only jeopardized the life of Charlie Kirk and the crowd, but was doing it in front of children, which is one of the aggravating circumstances of this case. And on the other hand, he was, speaking so lovingly about his partner. So a very interesting and, as Pierre said, riveting press conference, David.
It was tough.
Just to be clear, for the Matt Gutmans of the world, this text messages lays out essentially a confession of Tyler Robinson snuffing out the life of an innocent person who was hated simply for challenging their beliefs on college campuses. So there's nothing really touching about this. It would be like reading Jeffrey Dahmer talking about murdering human beings and engaging in cannibalism and being like, well, this could make for a good cookbook. It's completely out of left field. It's not germane to the conversation. It's not helpful, and it's not reporting. So please, Matt Gutman, if you think that the words of murderers are touching, keep them to yourself. Just like the people who are saying Luigi Mangione, who is accused of murdering a pharma exec, is a handsome, good-looking guy, and therefore should be let off the hook for his murder. And we just saw an absolutely unbelievable ruling that he's not going to get charged for first-degree homicide, most likely, because, well, the judge believes that he wasn't trying to send a political message of intimidation. He was just trying to highlight perceived injustice. Well, that may be just as sickening as what Matt Gutman said. But the rationalizations of the American left right now, they're completely endless. There's no introspection. There's no empathy for people who disagree with them. They've lost touch with reality. So please, come back to reality. Touch grass. Get out of this delusional la-la land that you're in. You're not on the side of right if you're murdering political opponents for disagreeing with you. I know this seems like a very kindergarten level ethics lesson, but please think about that. Come back to reality.